What's going on, guys? How is it going? Hello. It's been a while since I've gone live. Thank you to the people that are already in here. I'm already seeing so many familiar faces. Cindy gave me the first like, apparently. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you to the other 18 people who have also liked the stream already. Amazing. Hello, Tiny Dancer, Vivian, Marie, Kays. Hello, Kays again. CJ, very familiar names in the chat tonight. Hello from Maine. Rebecca. Hey, Rebecca. Marie, Fran, Christina. How's it going? Raven. Hey, how's it going, Raven? Debbie, Angela. Oh, Angela. Hello, Angela. So many familiar people. Okay, you guys haven't completely forgotten about me. You haven't completely bailed on the channel, which I see you guys out there watching the content. I appreciate you guys seeing the videos that I've been putting out. I just haven't had any time to go live. Life has been kind of crazy lately. But hello to the people that are joining. Teresa, Bexy, Miss Wee Lassie, hello again. It's 1 a.m. Oh no, 1:20 a.m. Well, Miss Wee Lassie, thank you for, at the very least, stopping by and dropping a comment. You in Australia? New Zealand? I can't quite remember. No, it's not. It's like afternoon in Australia. I think you're in the UK, I believe. But thank you for stopping by. She's so Raven. TT Debbie, how's it going? Hey, Alicia. Thanks for stopping by. Juicebox as well. JD, greetings. Rhonda, how's it going? All right, we have some people joining. And yeah, Kays, you have to take some time for yourself and beautiful wife. Yeah, I mean, that's what's... life has just been kind of wild. I'm actually leaving town Friday, so I'm trying to get a bunch of stuff set up to where I can go live on my laptop on a moment's notice if I need to. Because I'm going to be back in the Midwest for like 15 days. I'm going to be back through Thanksgiving into December. So I won't be in this setting for a while. I probably maybe go live once more before Friday. Well, maybe not. It's already Tuesday. I might go live again Thursday. We'll see. And then, like I said, I'll be taking my setup with me to some degree. But anyways, yeah, so work has been crazy, life has been crazy, and so we're in here now. So thanks to the people who've joined. And as you can see from the title, we're going to be talking about the Summer Wells case, which I don't know. I'm going to do a poll. I'm going to do a poll right away. Because I want to know, out of the 77 people that are in here, who's familiar with the Summer Wells case? Because I am obviously familiar with it enough to know that there is a girl named Summer Wells that has been missing for several months, but I don't know much about it. I've had a lot of people tell me to dive into this case, and I just have not had the appropriate amount of time to give it. So that's what we're going to do today. Since I don't know much about it, if you're in here and you have any information that you'd like to share, I'm going to be really relying on the comments. I'll try to catch what I can in the comments, and then we're just going to kind of dive into it together. News Nation has something coming out a little bit later in about 40 minutes. News Nation has a special that they're doing on the Summer Wells case. We're going to watch a couple of the videos that Brian Enton has done over the case so far, but then we're gonna see that they're like special that they put out at 9 o'clock and kind of go over that, and then we're gonna just learn about it live and like dive into the maps as well. So some people haven't heard of it either. Okay, so I'm not the only one. Hello from New Jersey, North Carolina, South Carolina. Wow, SC, nice. My wife was just out in one of the Carolinas, I think North Carolina, near Durham. I don't know. I think it was Durham. JTube, how's it going? Good to see you. Sorry I can't stay. It's 1:20 a.m. here in Scotland. JTube, you're in Scotland? I forgot about that. Well, thank you for stopping by, JTube. And yes, get some rest. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Arizona. Yes, raindrops. Hello from Arizona again. I'm kind of taking my time to get started here just because I didn't put a notification out that I was going live, and so I want to give people time to join the stream, and I just want to say hey to people as they're joining, and then we'll dive in together. Hello from Seattle. Hola. Tennessee. So Tennessee is actually where this takes place, Joyce, I believe. Somewhere in Tennessee. We'll look into it a bit more. But that's where this case is based out of. Tiny Dancer, never heard of it. Cape Town, South Africa. I missed that. Hello from Cape Town. Beautiful. What time is it? Alexa, what time is it in Cape Town, South Africa?
In Cape Town, it's 3:22 a.m.
3:22 a.m.? Who was that was in Cape Town? Are you up early or are you not going to bed tonight? Jeez. You need... That's I was going to say, Cape Town. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, I haven't told people about my drone problems, guys. I haven't even sent it in yet, but my drone, which if you guys are new to the stream at all, I did take my drone over the Myakkahatchee Creek several weeks ago now to get some shots near where they found the remains of Brian Laundrie. And sorry if I set off anyone else's Alexa. But since then, my drone has been acting up and it hasn't been focusing right. So I have to send it in. And I have a gig this coming week that I was supposed to be using it for. Thankfully, it's not my main gig. Or it's not the main part of the gig. I don't think it's super essential for me to have it. But it's annoying nonetheless. JTube, give our Mulling Maps dude some likes and shares. Catch you guys later. Which, speaking of, guys, check it out. Just a little product placement there. Someone requested that I make some sort of merch, and I don't know about shirts and stuff, so I'm testing out these mugs. I feel like the quality is good enough to sell. The link is in the description, and I am creating the proceeds are going towards, if I do sell any. I'm not really expecting to sell any mugs, but which, by the way, mods are going to get these if you want them, but because I got a couple extra, so I'm going to send them out. But anyways, we'll figure out how to do that. But yeah, if you want one, feel free. The description should be in the description. The proceeds will be going to the documentary that I'm self-producing this year, the double homicide documentary that I'm making on a cold case, or somewhat of a cold case, 20-year-old case. So that's all I'll say about that. But my middle name is Mod. We may, you know what we'll do? We'll do a giveaway at some point too, Raindrops. So maybe we'll do some sort of giveaway here soon, and I'll order a couple more, and we'll throw a few out there to some peeps, especially all the people that I see so often in here. Yeah, I appreciate seeing you guys in here so much. CJ Rogers, Air 2S, same here. CJ, did your Air 2S have a focus issue? Oh my goodness. Anyways, that's interesting. I hadn't heard of anyone else having that issue, but okay. Anyways, we're 10 minutes in. I appreciate the people joining so far. Let's just go ahead and kind of jump into the Summer Wells case. So I think she's been missing for like 5 months. Yeah. So Rogersville, Tennessee. So whoever said they were living in Tennessee, Rogersville is where this takes place. So this is News Nation covering this as of lately. Like I said, at 9 o'clock here in about 35 minutes, News Nation is going to be doing a story on this. But it has been 5 months, and there are still no signs of 5-year-old Summer Wells. The Tennessee girl's parents reported her missing the evening of Tuesday, June 15th. Is that 5 months ago now? June? Oh my gosh. I've been living in Miami for over 5 months. It's crazy. When she disappeared from their Hawkins County home in rural northeast Tennessee. So we'll dive into the maps in a second, but on that afternoon, Summer was helping her mother and grandmother plant flowers. She then reportedly went into the house where her brothers were playing. Okay, so she's got brothers. They were outside. So when her mother came in and she says, "Where's Summer?" She went down into the basement, She didn't answer, so she went down there and she was gone, said Summer's father, Don Wells. Searchers converged on the rural area and statewide Amber Alert was issued the next day. I hope God in his mercy will deliver Summer home to us, Wells says. Wow. So she was outside gardening with her mom and her grandma? Is that? Yeah, her mother and grandma were out planting flowers. Interesting. The drone is just unfortunately out of commission right now. The focus there's an issue with the focus, so I have to send it in. Paula, I don't think they found her. I don't know if you're thinking of the case that I recently covered with Josiah. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I think, yeah, they ended up finding her in a I don't know what kind of place, like a home of some sort for, I don't know if it was like a battered women shelter or like a homeless shelter or something, but she turned herself in New York, if that's what you're referring to. Anyways, for weeks, people searched for the missing girl on the ground, from the air, and in the water. I assure you, we've done everything, Hawkins County Sheriff Ronnie Lawson says. From the manpower, the search, the helicopters, airplanes, tremendous amount of dogs, cadaver dogs, search and rescue teams. So they're saying that they've done everything. And yeah, I don't know what all of a sudden is causing a lot more news around the Summer Wells case. It's been 5 months. Some people emailed me last night and they're like, cover this. This is becoming a bigger story. You have to cover this. And so that's kind of why, obviously, I'm covering it. And I have had a lot of people in the past several weeks sending me messages to cover it. So I don't know what caused News Nation to do a big story on this tonight, but that's why we're diving into it. It's super, super sad because 5 months is a long time. Anyways, we're almost at 100 likes too, guys. Hit that like button. Let's get over that 100 mark, and then that helps push the channel out to more people. It really, really does help. The algorithm is crazy, and every little bit helps new people find the stream. So thank you for pushing it over that mark. In July, social services took Summer's 3 brothers from the home without revealing why. Ooh. In October, Don Wells was arrested on a DUI charge, adding to a list of criminal charges in 3 states, including a domestic assault arrest in 2020. Yikes. Summer's mother filed for an order of protection, saying, I'm afraid for my children and myself, but later asked for it to be dismissed. Wait, so the mother filed for an order of protection against the father? Like a restraining order of some sort? Debbie says the inside of the Wells house is crazy. Ooh, I'm excited to dive into this and look into it a bit more. Wells spoke with News Nation's Brian Enton on Monday. Summer's mom, Candace Bly, did not want to talk. Brian asked Don Wells if Bly might be nervous or know more information about what happened to Summer. So this quote coming from Don, I won't read that. We're actually going to go into that video that Brian posted. So I'm not going to read that, but that's kind of the really brief synopsis of what happened. So let's just go ahead and look up Rogersville, Tennessee real quick. Rogersville, Tennessee. So Rogersville apparently is in northeast Tennessee, I think. Let's see where it's at on the map here. Let's see what some people are saying, by the way. Let's see. We need to know a bit more about the Cornbread Mafia. What? Don arrested 2 weekends ago on DUI on live stream. So he was just arrested 2 weeks ago. Oh my goodness. Okay, so anyways, let's look into this, guys. Yeah, northeast Tennessee. That's really far northeast. It's close to the border of Kentucky. Is that Kentucky or West Virginia? Virginia. So it's close to Virginia. Crockett Spring Park. It looks like a relatively small, yeah, super small, narrow town. Okay, so that's where we're looking at, guys. That's where we're looking at. More than one missing person connected to this family? Wait, is someone else missing now? I'm so sorry if I'm missing the comments. The story is getting... Wait, is that why News Nation is doing a big story on this? Is someone else missing? I thought I saw someone saying the grandma, maybe. Angela says... not Angela. I just saw Angela's name. Someone said they were here since the beginning of this case. Oh, Sammy. Been following since she disappeared. Hey, Sammy. How's it going? Okay, so let's go into this video from News Nation and see what they say here. Let me go to Brian Enton's Twitter. He posted it yesterday. I think there's
Something happened to Summer.
So this is that
possible
that quote that I overlooked or didn't read. This is apparently Dawn Wells, Summer's father. Summer Wells is relatively young. I don't know if she's adopted or what the case is. He looks fairly older, a little bit older. They could have had her later in life, obviously, too. But I wonder if she's adopted or they just had her later in life. Or maybe he just looks older. I don't know. Anyways.
Is it possible that something happened to Summer that Candace knows about that's not her fault, but she is just nervous now and feeling bad about it?
Well, no, because she knows better. She would know to go directly to law enforcement. An accident's one thing. She would never do something like that. She knows better than that. I know it happens. It does happen with people, but no, she would go directly to law enforcement. She'd call an ambulance right away, number one, do anything. She would freak out. I mean,
could she have gotten herself into a situation where it wasn't her fault, but...
No.
You know what I mean?
No. 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 She's a good mother. She loves her children. She's not going to allow any situation like that. The biggest mistake she might have made is maybe choosing some wrong friends, which is, it happens.
It was interesting there. He said she made some wrong friends. We talked a lot more about that. It was a long conversation. We're going to have it all for you coming up tomorrow night. Marnie? I look forward to that.
Huh. Interesting. Okay, so what did you guys think of that? So I know some people in the comments are saying they think that it's very suspicious with the parents. I felt it was a little weird the way he said something like, hold on, let me go
back. An ambulance right away, number one, better than that. I know it happens. It does happen with people, but no, she would go directly to law enforcement. She'd call an ambulance right away, number one, do anything. She would freak out. I mean,
could she have gotten herself into a situation where it wasn't her fault, but...
No.
You know what I mean?
No. No. She's a good mother. She loves her children.
Sorry, guys.
She's not going to allow any situation like that. The biggest mistake she might have made is maybe choosing some wrong friends, which is, it happens.
So she made wrong friends, says Vivian. And someone also mentioned that there was potentially some drug use in their life that potentially aged them a little bit as well. Also, someone says, left of you, have you checked out the parents' YouTube channel? Guys, this is getting more and more interesting by the minute, and I don't even know which way to go. But the YouTube channel seems like the obvious next step. The father is on some YouTube channels all the time, wasted and swearing at the wife and others. Cynthia just said that. What? Okay, I'm looking that up right now. Hold on. Let's, I think this may be a different video. We're going to watch this really quickly. Oh my goodness. This is kind of seeming like a bad situation. Obviously.
One of our favorite family traditions is that everyone gets to open one gift on Christmas Eve. Each one of our kids.
Sorry about the ads. Skip ad. Skip. Why can't I skip? Oh well. If anyone knows the YouTube channel, let me know. I'm gonna try to find that.
No.
Oh, this is the same thing, I think.
She's a good mother.
I'm gonna play this
She
still.
loves her children. She's not going to allow any...
Oh no, that's the same like 35-second clip. Let's see. Whoa, Mary Jane says, I'm pretty sure he was snorting and chopping coke up on live stream. Sure looked like it. Okay, where are these YouTube channels? Don't listen to the audio live, it's bad? Angela, what are you referring to? Welcome to the rabbit hole, says Jennifer. Guys, how have I never dove into this case? Oh my goodness. Here, let me go full screen again really quick. Hold on. Don Wells, YouTube. I can't believe I'm Googling this. This is Reddit now. Hold on. Someone says, just when I didn't think Don Wells could do anything stranger than he already has, he does. So this is from 2 months ago. He was on his nephew's, his new YouTube bestie's channel last night. New bestie, Blood Money Benny, is reading a statement Don prepared for him. Don is indoors wearing sunglasses at night. Of course, he's shirtless. I mean, nothing wrong with that. Sometimes people, your future's so bright, you need to wear sunglasses at night. Just kidding. But he thinks he lost signal, but turns the phone on Candace. Candace looks like she's ready to kill him. Where's this YouTube video? What? What? Okay. Someone has to have it. Here we go. Here's the link. I'm going to go full screen when I click links just to make sure that it doesn't show up funky. Okay. Oh, everyone's saying it's bad. There's a bunch. I need to see that. Okay, hold on. This link didn't show up. Don Wells takes a poop live? Oh no. I don't know about this. There's 251 people in here. I don't know if we want to see this. This is from Crime Catalyst. Is this why everyone's been telling me to cover this? There's just so many things, bizarre things with this. Here. Don Wells has made appearances on several. So apparently, here we go. I'm not on Vimeo. That was a Vimeo ad on YouTube. He joined a live as the main. Sorry, I missed that. He joined in live as the main. This man read a statement that Don had prepared. What? This is the Blood Money Benny channel. We'll have to go to that next. A statement concerning Summer. Mr. Wells. Why does that go so fast? Okay, so he just prepared a statement for Summer. Did he give a statement on the toilet?
Since the abduction of my beautiful daughter, at least 15 other children have been reported missing.
Maybe we should find the actual video instead of watch this this person's channel. What's the... Here, hold on. Blood Money Benny. Someone's saying no. Sammy's saying no, don't do it. Here, let me... Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Maybe it was taken down. Maybe we won't... Yes, people are saying don't go there. I'm not going to go there. Maybe I won't go there. I'm going there separately because this is... Benny deleted a bunch of videos. Yeah, this is wild. He will copyright strike you. Yeah, that's a good point. He's drama. Okay. Thanks for the clarification there. Yeah, that's also nasty. I don't need to look at that. It's safe to say that Don Wells is a greasy man. Greasy. That's some Trailer Park Boys stuff. That's like straight out of the TV show Trailer Park Boys. Okay, so that was a tangent. Sorry about that. Yeah, Aaron, I've seen all of this, and it has nothing to do with summer. Yeah, this exactly. Let's stay on track here. Let's stay on track. Let's look up their house. Let's go into the maps. So, Summer Wells house address. Let's see. Someone said something about the inside too. We'll have to check out some photos from the inside. So I assume this is the garden area or near where they were doing the flowers. So let's find where the house is. So this was the Amber Alert, or I guess, yeah, the list of the descriptors from the Amber Alert. Beach Creek Community. Let's look that up in Rogersville. Rogersville. Beach Creek. Are we outside Rogersville still? Beach Creek Road. We'll be able to find the address. If anyone has it already, drop it in the chat. I'm going to get the actual address. It's got to be somewhere. Yeah, I don't necessarily need to be that channel that's showing the poop. Someone sent me a video on Twitter. I'll check that out in a moment. But for now, we're going to check this out. So 110 Ben Hill Road. Thank you. Okay, here we go. So this is 110 Ben Hill Road. Let's go ahead and take a look at this area. So the actual town, it's really near, the larger town it's near is Kingsport. Thank you all for sending the address. You guys are amazing. I don't know why it wasn't coming up for me. Where's the actual town of Rogersville? I'm lost all of a sudden. Oh, it's okay. So we're northeast of Rogersville. So her house is up Highway 347, it looks like. So obviously there's a few properties nearby. It is definitely a little town, Ladybug. That is true. I don't know if we're going to... Oh, we do have street view from the highway. But yeah, it looks like a fair amount of trees to where we can't really look up towards the property from the road, it looks like. Yeah, it's just that way a little ways. So is this the house, or is it in these trees here? I'm right on it. It looks like it's on a hill to some degree up here. They're way up on a hill with a 360 bird's eye view. Yeah, exactly. That's what it looks like. It looks just like that. Yeah, definitely the country. Good old Tennessee. We drove through Tennessee on the way out to Miami. Some beautiful areas for sure, but it can get vast in areas where it's just like, even though there's houses nearby, you feel very alone. And yeah, those houses are the neighbors. Yeah, I would imagine. So yeah, it's on a hill, round driveway. Good evening from Redmond, Oregon. Good evening. Thank you for stopping by the stream. We are diving into the Summer Wells case here in about 15 minutes. We're gonna watch the News Nation piece. We'll probably pause throughout just so I'm not doing a full rip of the video. We'll like maybe pause and then talk about it a little bit and continue in sections. But yeah, Don't focus on them, please. I have a strong feeling about the curved path with a single tree on the right. I feel like there's a material item. A curved path with a single tree on the right. You talking about this right here? This curved path? This tree right here? There's a cemetery right across the street. Not that that matters, but a little bit eerie. Okay, let's look into the case a bit more. Go to the interview room on YouTube. You will get a house tour. Okay, I'll look into that. I had it pulled up here. Summer Wells house inside. We'll do this real quick. Inside Summer Wells. Oh, here we go. The interview room.
How to get the
The Nerdy Addict has drone footage of the Wells house on YouTube. Oh my goodness, you guys are hitting me with all of the info. Thank you. I will jot that down as well. The interview room looks like they cover it a little bit here, so let's check this out. Thank you for letting me know this, guys. This is what I was saying at the beginning of all this. I don't know anything about this case, and you guys all have clearly been, or at least some of you have been covering it or following it enough to be able to give me this info, so I really, really appreciate it. And also, like Alicia said a little bit ago, gently just give that like button just a little, just brush up against it with your mouse. We're almost at 200. We're getting there, so gently tap that like button. Yeah, they were really on a hill. So is this is the house then, or is this like a garage type? It looks very unkept. I mean,
Hey.
Oh wow, that's. Oh, that is the house? Oh no.
You know,
Look, also, everyone, look, I don't know. Hold on.
I have much more respect for what you're telling me by standing here. Yeah. And I got my little camera here, so. But I'm looking at this terrain, and I'm going, holy cow! She could have even. There's a million possibilities here.
Yeah, there's
down there, and there's the road down there.
Yeah, that's the road.
So real quick, is this the interview room who came and filmed this? If anyone's, I should have listened to the beginning of the video, or is he commenting on someone else's video? But yeah, the first thing I thought is she could have fallen. I mean, there's so many ways to get hurt on this property, clearly, with all the crap that's laying everywhere. That's the grandma? Okay.
That's my mom's house.
Okay.
Like literally, it's.
Oh wait, no, that is the mom, because she just said that's my mom's house. That's the grandma's trailer, apparently.
This right
here. Oh my goodness.
Usually you can see the road because they have went through here and mowed
Okay.
and took down a bunch of stuff away from the power lines.
Okay.
But usually it's full up. You can't even see the road.
That day, though, how was it? Was it full up, or was it like...
Okay, so this was obviously filmed after the fact because he's talking about that day. And also, real quick, Rhonda, I try not to judge how others live. That's kind of what I was getting at there. Some people are, some people aren't even fortunate enough to have a house, right? So it's like we can't, but this is wild. This is wild that there was just like a kid living there. I mean, it's such a dangerous property with all of that stuff and being up on the hill like that. Anyways, continuing on. Sorry, guys. But yeah, it looks like this was posted in July 27th. So a couple months after June, or a month after, roughly, she went missing.
The path down there, I see the tracks down there.
Yep.
You over there.
And they were all the way up here to my light pole.
Okay. And you told TBI all this, right?
I told TBI this, yes.
Okay. Okay. And yeah, I can see the cars going by. That is not far from your property.
Mm-mm.
Is there a holler down there? I mean, is there a river of some sort?
The creek runs all the way around my property.
And how deep is the creek? Okay, just so it's like an inch, inch or two. Okay.
You'd be lucky to get wet enough to do anything.
Okay. All right, so let's pick it up from where, and I'm going to just use this little one. Is that okay?
Fine.
Okay, so from when you got home, now she's leaning.
My mom's truck parks here.
Okay, your mom's truck's right here.
Yes.
Okay, so she's leaning against the milk. Is she sleeping?
She was sleeping, yes.
Okay. From exhaustion from that day?
Yes, she was. Where I woke her up early, and she usually sleeps until 9, 10, even 12 o'clock if I let her.
Okay. How did the milk bottles get rearranged? Hunter said he had them on the floor, and then he put them next to him.
They weren't.
Is that true?
No.
Okay, so walk me through that.
When we dropped them off, they were actually still on his lap.
Okay.
And he put them on the other side of Summer.
Okay. So he reached over?
Yeah, he set them over there by that. What's a black tote she had in there?
Okay. Where's that tote at?
I think actually my mom's got it still in her truck. It's got a bunch of crafts and stuff in it.
Okay, got it. And now from when you pulled up, did she just fall asleep next to that?
She fell asleep, I'd say maybe 5 minutes on the road.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to pause real quick. Like I said, I don't want to just completely go through the whole thing. I'm going to go through more of it, but I want to read some of your guys' comments as well. So there were 4 kids apparently in the house. Or Angela says 3 kids. But someone mentioned it was only 2 minutes that she had waited. Joyce says Candace said that she went in 2 minutes after Summer went in, and then she was gone. 2 minutes. Oh my goodness. And yeah, Renee, it's not a thing. Yeah, it's not being judgmental. It's pure negligence. There's not even a stove or doors on the bathroom. Yeah. We haven't obviously gone in yet, but oh my goodness. So Angela, it is 4 kids. Okay, the boys I believe are in a better place now. So the boys were taken, correct? Is that what the article said? The boys were taken for the time being by Child Protective Services, which I guess would make sense, right? They probably saw the condition of the house. One of the kids is completely missing. Wow. Between both Dawn and Candace, they have had 8 kids. Had. They have none as of now.
Got it. And
wow.
then, so walk me through. You get home. You take the groceries inside. Is Don home, by the way?
No, he's
not. Okay.
Actually, I parked the truck, and I opened both doors. It's really hard because this lawnmower is. But I opened the doors up, and I shook her. I said, "Wake up, we're at home." She jumped right up.
Okay.
Like nothing. I unbuckled her, and I said, "Come on." I said, "Mom, I'll be right back." So went in there, and got the boys, and they were sitting at the table. And I said, "Come on, let's get the groceries out." And we brought them all in the house, went through them all, did all that.
And this is that's her swing.
That's her swing right there.
Come show me her swing. Why is this, and who's this?
That is Smoking Boots. That's my boys' cat.
And how many dogs do you have here on the property? About?
Honestly, I don't know because people just keep dropping them off.
Hi.
I hope you guys don't mind.
It's
Okay. Okay.
I just kind of want to look around.
Sorry. So this is her swing.
That's her swing.
This is her playground.
Yep.
And she loved this area. Boy, I'm looking at this, and this terrain, Candace, just strikes me as being so dense and just. Is that what they say, the dog trail? Where's this dog trail thing? That
I'm not sure, honestly.
There's so many of them.
The dogs go in every different.
Yeah, I
way.
saw the dogs came out of the woods as we were pulling up.
Yeah.
Okay.
They do that all the time.
Okay.
That trail right there, my boys, they ride those dirt bikes that are leaning against the truck over there.
Okay.
You can see there's one of them.
Okay.
And they
Those
ride
are
on-
like 50 cc's, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one ain't. I think it's only like 25. I think.
Okay.
But yeah, they.
Couple dirt bikes, couple little motorized vehicles for the kiddos, it looks like. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm just gonna have the map pulled up on the other side of the screen. I really want to look into this more. I want to look at like major cities nearby. It looks like Knoxville is probably the biggest city nearby. I don't know how big Kingsport is. I think Knoxville would be the largest, and then Asheville. Asheville's a relatively large-ish city, so I'm gonna just kind of be mapping out over here just so I get a better idea of the area.
I'm teasing you. The dog's gonna attack me. So, this is the scaffolding you're talking about.
Yeah, that's my. That's
Okay, so she comes up, jumps up, and goes right in.
Yep.
Okay, how many cats? You know what? You should have like a zoo license. You know, I'm seeing all kinds of critters, which is good. Okay, where's Summer's bed?
Oh, it's in the basement.
Got it. Okay. So what
Yikes.
happens when she comes in? The boys are playing where?
No, the boys are actually sitting here,
Okay.
and they're actually sitting right here at the table watching TV.
Okay, so they're at the table
Yeah,
watching
come in and get
TV.
'em.
Okay.
They were all locked in. Nobody could get in. Nobody could get out. Kind
Okay.
Of thing.
Now who's this on up here?
That's my little sister that's missing.
Oh, that's Rose.
That's Rosie.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Wow. And who's the guy?
That's her ex-husband.
Wow. Do you think he had anything to do with that?
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, we don't want.
She just has a sister that's missing, and just like, I don't know if he has anything to do with it. Wow, this is wild. Debbie, News Nation is starting in a few minutes. Brian Enton's long interview with Don Wells. Yeah, we're going to kind of react to that live as well, Debbie. I'm not going to play the whole thing in one long segment, so I totally understand if you want to go check that out. And if anyone does go check the News Nation thing out, feel free to come back over. We're going to be kind of reacting to the segment as well. So thank you so much for Debbie for stopping by. I'm not sure what they're blurring out.
to go there.
Oh, it's probably labels of some sort.
Say,
How's
yes
your
or
mom
no?
deal with that?
I don't know.
it's difficult.
Yeah, I know. You know I know, right? So, okay, watching TV. Where's Summer?
Summer, she was with me.
Okay, so walk me
So yeah, we need to look into the sister, huh?
through that.
All right. Well, we walked up in here and we got Josie, Wyatt, and Waylon, the boys.
Right.
Well,
You put the groceries down, right?
Yeah. Well, we went back out and then we brought the groceries in and put them down. And then Mom, she went and took her stuff to her house, put her stuff away.
Okay.
And then, of course, me and Summer went back over, put our stuff away.
Okay. You went back in.
Yeah, me and Summer went back in the house. And then we were just doing normal stuff
Okay.
around the house like we normally do. And I come out, Mom was sitting there at the time I come out and I'm standing here. I
Okay.
was like, what are you doing? What are you staring at? She's like, these plants, I gotta get them transplanted. I was like, well, Summer will help us, so I went back in. By that time, she was sitting on the floor playing with her toys.
Right here.
No, in the kitchen where we were just at.
Okay.
She was actually sitting on the floor playing with her toys at that time.
That was the kitchen.
I said, Summer, you want to help plant flowers? And she jumped up, left her toys a mess, of course. That's cool.
Yeah,
Then we
well,
walked
that's
over
what kids do. It's their job.
What?
Okay.
We
Get-
walked over here and we transplanted these cactuses from the little pots that they were in. And transplanted these ones here into this bigger pot and that one into that bigger pot. And then she took the rocks that we've gotten from.
So I'm gonna continue the video. We're gonna look. Cindy asked how far the house is from the road. So, and then we're gonna dive into the News Nation stuff and report on that, or kind of react to that in a minute or so. We're gonna let that live stream get going a bit. So we're gonna kind of hop around tonight. This is me learning about the case kind of in real time. So I'm just kind of here to analyze all of this. So if you were to, I don't know. Oh, okay. So it looks like you would have to go out this way. So from the house, it looks like you'd go back this way and out this road to get to this road. Cindy, is that who asked about this? Yeah, Cindy asked about that. So it's 500 feet to the main, or to the access road or whatever, to get up there, Ben Hill Road. But then down to the main highway, it's like 1,100 feet, which is not that far. But if you wanted to go down the hill, let me clear the measurement, just straight down the hill to the road, from the house, a straight shot is only like 275 feet. So a lot of people are saying, get buckled in. This case is twisted. Man, this is twisted. I wish you would just look at the bedroom. I'm going to look at the bedroom. Let's, that was the garden, someone says. Or Renee says. All right, let's scrub forward over here and go into the house. We'll scrub around this video and get some different, go to just some different spots. Let's go back into the house real quick. I'm about to play the part where we go back inside, Cynthia. Here we go. I've been kind of hopping around.
I walked in here and them three were sitting right here, bro, with their eyes glued to the TV, like always. And I said, boys, where's your sister at? Well, she just went downstairs, Mom, to play. So I went over here like this, because this is where the stairs are.
Okay.
It's actually down under there.
Oh, down into her
Down into
bedroom.
our bedroom, and then hers is on the other side.
Oh, okay, in the basement.
Yeah, in the basement.
Well, this makes sense now, see?
And then I yelled and I said, Summer, Summer. And she didn't, I listened for a minute, I didn't hear nothing. So I went like this, because this is how I always get down here.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know if you want to come down here or not.
No, I gotta be,
Hold on. This is... Okay, so if this house was clean, it would be a fun house to play in as a kid, because that is a cool little trapdoor entry to the basement. Peggy, oh my goodness, Peggy, thank you for the $5 super sticker or super chat. Been waiting on this. Thanks, Aaron. I pray every day she comes home. Peggy, I have not been following this case, but I am flabbergasted as to just the living conditions that all of these kids are in right now. And like we were saying earlier, we don't want to judge the way people live, but this is just not a great situation. I think we can all agree on that to some extent, that it's not the best way to live, not healthy by any means. And what is this? This is like a little ladder down to the basement, I guess, down to the bedrooms down in the basement. It's wild. But thank you, Peggy, so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Let's keep this going.
tiny to get in there.
No, you should.
Can we come in from the other side?
Well, we can, but it'd make more sense if you went this way.
Okay, I'll follow you. Oh, man. Good grief,
No, I know
girl.
if my 6-foot husband can fit down here, you can.
Huh?
My husband's 6 foot. I know if he can fit, you can.
This... Oh, my gosh.
It's like exposed wires.
This is my husband's room.
Okay.
And over here, well, it's a mess again.
That's all right.
But this is where Summer and little Waylon was. Because Waylon's only 9.
Okay.
And they stayed down here. And these are all her toys, all her Paw Patrols,
All her movies. She's got a movie about the
The
Savior.
boys I brought back down here after she went missing because I didn't want them upstairs by themselves anymore.
Okay. And this is all
And
her toys.
them are all her toys. All these toys that are down here are dang are all hers, except for like the trucks and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the game system. That's the boys'.
Okay.
But them are all her toys.
And she's really into Paw Patrol. I see
Yeah,
that.
I've been collecting from day one. And these are all her little
Oh, man.
ponies that I've bought. And then these are them girls that she likes. Them new fashion, I don't know what they are, little princesses or whatever.
What does her hat say?
She's like all kinds of, here's one of them bracelets.
Oh, that's just one of them what do they call these? Oh, this is Little Pony bracelets.
Yeah, I don't know what they were really called,
Oh, it's
but she liked them, and so I just, every time I go to the garage sale, I'd buy her what she wanted.
Okay.
You know, whenever I got a little bit of money, I spend it on the kids.
Yeah, this is her. This is. I understand her now.
Yeah.
Even better. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is really
I understand her better.
important.
But yeah, I come down and I searched. I looked up underneath the beds under there. We can't really get on. I can't get on there.
Yeah.
But I looked under there, looked under every blanket I could possibly look under.
Yep.
And then I come over here and I looked on both sides. I didn't see her nowhere. And I don't recall if this was locked or not. I don't recall that.
Okay, so it looks like there's a door. So it's the house is built on a hill. So it looks like there is a door that you can access the basement from the outside on. It's one of those homes. Oh my gosh, these super chats and stickers coming in. D, thank you so much for the $10 super sticker. Thank you. Is that what they're doing? Thank you, D. I really appreciate that. And Missy Me, awesome live show. This story needs awareness. I mean, I'll say thank you for the $5 super sticker. Like I said, I've had a lot of people messaging me about this story. I did not realize how many twists and turns just this would take us on. I mean, this says a lot about the situation. You know, this is a much different situation than some of the other missing people right now. You know what I mean? Like there's a case of a guy in Arizona, the geologist. I'm drawing a blank on his name. But we don't, we're not really diving into his living situation, his home, right? And so it's interesting to be able to see this as it relates to this case because we get a better picture of their living conditions, right? I mean, we didn't really do that with, I guess they used photos from Brian Laundrie's house to see kind of what he was like with his bedroom, but we didn't get like an inside look like this. Tiny Dancer, please continue the coverage of this little girl. Thank you. I will absolutely continue because this looks like it deserves 100% another live stream. I'm going to look into interesting information on the family and get some information and definitely do another live stream. So thank you for the super chat, Tiny Dancer. And Monica Stevens, thank you so much. The big thumbs up super sticker. Thank you, Monica Stevenson. Really, really appreciate it. Sorry, I can't wait. Chris, is the closed caption not working? Oh my goodness. Hold on, Chris. Here, hold on. Let me type this out, Chris. Here, to get here. Oh shoot, I misspelled. Sorry. Chris needs closed captioning. Shoot, I'm so sorry about that. I thought I had closed captioning on. I'm gonna play this video a little bit more, and I'm gonna try to get the closed captioning turned on. I don't know if I can do it during the stream, but thanks again for the super chats and super stickers. Let's keep the video going. Sorry about that, Chris. I'm gonna try to get this switched over.
But I know I did come out here and I said, Summer, because sometimes she'll sit right here and just sit here and play just for, And usually when she comes out and she goes directly that way up to the swing.
Oh, okay, so this is like her.
Yeah, she just
where she
walks,
come running out.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you can see the path
just
here.
go right to the swing.
Right, you can see where she could have run right up to
and
here.
this is all the further she would go. She wouldn't leave.
Okay.
She wouldn't go out nowhere else.
Okay. I want to go around this side. What is this blue thing here?
Oh, that was we were putting trash in it.
Okay.
And we did have a trash man at the time, but he stopped running.
Oh wow.
I gotta lock this.
Okay, I'm gonna film around this side. Now walk me through. What's this little?
Oh, that right there.
Little cave thing there.
That's not really a cave. Actually, we built.
That's
this
not
addition,
That's not really a cave. I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Oh
Donnie
my
and the
goodness.
kids.
Oh, okay.
And we left this part open because the dog at the time we did have little puppies. These dogs were little puppies, and we let them go under there. They would run in and out of the bricks over there. There's actually 7 pups up under there now.
Okay.
And it's always been open like that. Well, you can see after you've been here, you can see how mellow the dogs are.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, right?
That's what they do. They're
And
lazy.
They're kind of a Jack Russell. They got a little Jack Russell in
Jack
it.
Russell, yeah. Actually, the gentleman that lives over there in the other trailer across the creek actually has the mama to that dog there.
Okay, I'm getting back into the stream here. I just tried to get the subtitles working again for Chris, and I apologize to Chris. Alicia, if you could quickly draft up a quick message tagging Chris if he's still in here, and just let him know that I am going to do that for the next stream, and I apologize that I will definitely have subtitles on. I thought I did that. My apologies. Okay, I'm going back
Now,
to
what's
the
this little
studio
shadow?
here. Oh my goodness, hold on. There's a $25. What's going on? Hold on. Who is this? Lisa, have you found anything about the leg and body parts found in Tampa? Lisa, thank you so much for the $25 super chat. Oh my goodness. That is so nice of you. Oh my gosh. I haven't found anything out other than just the fact that they found body parts in Tampa, and I don't know any more information. It's a wild situation. I think it was a kayaker initially that found a leg, I think. And then I want to say like a day or two later, someone else found another body part. So I wish I had more information on that, Lisa. I have no idea. That's a wild story. I looked up the area in which that happened, but I never looked into that any further. But thank you so much, Lisa, for the $25 super chat. I really appreciate it, guys. All of the super chats and super stickers, obviously it goes towards equipment and things like that if I ever need to get any more equipment to stream and do all of these things. But in addition to that, like the mugs that I mentioned that are obviously, I just got this, the link is in the description for if you wanted one of these. I am self-producing a documentary about a cold case, an unsolved mystery, essentially. If you've seen Unsolved Mysteries on Netflix, it's essentially going to be that. And so any of these super chats and super stickers, it's all so appreciated because I have to buy flights and do interviews with people all over the country for this. And so it's going to be super pricey for me to do that. And so all of this is super helpful. So thank you so much, Lisa, and everyone else who's contributed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Thank you so much, Alicia, for mentioning that.
Over here.
And
that one there?
Yeah.
That's where
thanks
Donna keeps all his tools.
Got it.
thanks for
Okay,
telling
can I
Chris
go
as
look?
well.
No.
You can go look, but it's a mess.
No. Okay. Now it's up.
Okay, so hold on, let's listen to that again because she didn't want him to go look at this because it's a mess, but she was okay with him going through the house. So that must be, I don't know. Let's listen to that again. That's suspicious.
Now what's this little shed over here?
Oh, that one there?
Yeah.
That's where Donna keeps all his tools.
Got it. Hey, can I go look?
You
No.
can go look, but it's a mess.
No. Okay. Now it's up. Okay, that's fine.
Nothing in there.
Yeah. No worries. I don't want to get in.
I don't want you to get hurt. It might be.
Okay, so that's already the first strange thing. She did say he could go over there. She didn't say he was not allowed to go over there. But like she was kind of not wanting to like have him go over there. She said that's where he keeps his tools. And she made the comment of it being a mess. That's a little bit strange to me. That's the first strange thing that stands out. Lena, oh my goodness. Are you from Australia? I feel like that name sounds familiar. Thank you so much for the super sticker or just the $9.99, whatever that is. I think it's a super chat, but you didn't say anything. But thank you so much, Lena. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you, guys.
And and I don't want other people to.
People said Dawn was hiding in there. Oh my goodness.
Don't let my kids in there either.
Yeah, no
It's just
problem.
not a place for.
I totally respect that. That's not an issue. But I think this is interesting because you can really clearly see where she runs on this path down here.
It's not the prettiest house in the world, but
Huh?
I said it's not the most beautiful house in the world.
You know
but
what? It's a house.
It's a
You know what? You know, God forbid, anybody judge you for having a bad house. I mean, it is what it is. At least you're putting food on the table
Oh, have you
and
seen the food?
trying to do your best. I saw.
And then Allie says that she bought the food.
And then this is over here.
Oh, this is our wood.
This is where you do your fire for the kids.
We have a fire that heats the.
Is that an old generator?
Yeah.
Does it work? No, did it at some point?
It worked like over 14, 15 years ago, way before I was here.
Wow, guys. Okay, so we're gonna hop back into this. I just want to watch it in segments. I'm gonna see if the News Nation thing is available. Someone just asked who posted this or who videoed this. The interview room is who I'm watching this from. I don't know if this is his video or if he got this video, obtained it from someone else. But either way, it's very interesting, and it tells a lot about this situation as a whole. Oh my goodness. And some people were saying that Girls Gone Wild was on down in the basement. Yikes. I don't want to show something. Oh my gosh. Let's look at this again. This is the entrance.
Oh, down into her bedroom.
Our bedroom, and then hers is on the other side.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the entrance to the basement. It's so strange. Let's look at the TV real quick.
My husband's 6 foot. I know if he can fit, you can.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, it is. It was on Girls Gone Wild. It looked like someone was completely taking their top off in that. So yeah, once again, a little bit strange. Not weird at all, but. Anyways, okay, so let's check out the News Nation stuff. Thanks again so much for everyone that has joined tonight. I kind of randomly just streamed on a whim, and there are over 300 people in here, and we almost have 300 likes. So if we could just gently tap that like button and get it to 300, that would be amazing as we continue on this journey into the Summer Wells case. And oh my, is it a wild one? Is it ever a wild case? Let's pull up this News Nation story. But thank you guys for being here. Thanks for sending all these links. I had no idea that there was this much around the case. It's absolutely wild. Everyone, yes, Joyce, thank you. Alicia, thank you. Tiny Dancer, yes, hit the like button. Yes, we're past 300. Thank you all. You are amazing. So I guess the News Nation thing might just be on the broadcast on TV, and then they're going to post it on their Twitter later. Oh no, 10 minutes. Okay, here we go. Oh, Angie girl, heard about the tunnel system reported in that area. Maybe you can help confirm once you get the time. Tunnel system. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for the super chat, and thank you for letting me know. That'll be the next thing we go into a little bit later in the stream. Thank you, Angie, and thanks so much for the super chat. Really appreciate that. So this is from News Nation 10 minutes ago. And the article says, father says Summer Wells was abducted, but sheriff has no proof. Interesting. So the father's now saying that she was abducted. Huh. Oh, there's a lot of child trafficking in the area. Yeah, and I know there's tons of tunnels that we just don't realize are everywhere beneath us. It's wild. I see the Don Wells family official. I'll have to check that out, Sam. I'll do that in a moment. I'm going to look at this in a second. Love to love God. Pretty high. 10 floors. Okay, so this isn't the video. This isn't the News Nation video that Brian Enton was talking about. This is just an article that came out 10 minutes or so ago. Or no, 7:51 p.m. But the father's saying that she was abducted. Huh. Lisa, Cornbread Mafia is probably involved. Okay, so first of all, Lisa, thank you so much for the super chat. Let's look up this Cornbread Mafia. What's the Cornbread Mafia? A homegrown syndicate's code of silence and the biggest marijuana bust in American history. Cornbread Mafia. Thank you, Lisa, for letting me know about this. We're going to look into this. Angela's like, Cornbread Mafia? The Cornbread Mafia was the name for a group of Kentucky men who created the largest domestic marijuana production operation in U.S. history. In central Kentucky. It was used by the public and federal prosecutors in a June 1989 press conference. They revealed that 70 men had been arrested for organizing a marijuana trafficking ring that stretched across 30 farms in 10 states. Okay, so yeah, Julie's saying Cornbread Mafia is a drug ring. So is it a thing still? Angela, are they trafficking meth as well, the Cornbread Mafia? Because I would imagine with, the legalization in a lot of places with marijuana, that, trafficking marijuana and moving marijuana around obviously is still a big deal because there are areas that it's not legal. But I feel like maybe that probably slowed down, but I would assume if there's still a thing that they're probably toting around other drugs for sure. Alexa, I love your channel. Your videos are so interesting. What do you think about the pics of Summer sleeping in the car on top of the milk? Is she sleeping? Alexa, I'll have to check that out. And thank you so much for the $5. Oh, not Alexa? Not you.
Sorry, I thought I heard my name.
You did hear your name, but it was Alexa on YouTube. Alexa, thanks for the super chat. I really, really appreciate it. Let's look at this photo of Summer on top of the milk real quick. All of these amazing comments coming through that I had no idea about. Oh, goodness. Okay. I think this is the photo you're referring to, Alexa. Alex? I think it's Alex, maybe. Okay. We might need to make this larger. Oh, is this a video? Sleeping on milk. 1 minute loop.
She still got her arm up? No. Oh, that's what I was trying to catch. She still got her arm up?
Okay, so it's a quick video that they loop. Okay. Does she still have her... So sorry for getting all of your guys' devices going. Eddie, Julie, or JD. Okay, so it looks like she's sleeping on some milk. There's a Fanta or something nearby. Sorry, Austin. I apologize.
She still got her arm up? No. Oh.
What kind of kid sleeps on cold gallons of milk? I don't know. Aaron, go back. Someone's arm over the back of the seat. What? I don't see what you're seeing there. Raindrops. The laundries can find her. Ooh, yikes. Imagine Chris Laundrie comes out and just goes into the woods and just beelines straight for Summer. That would be, he would become a hero overnight, right? I don't know. That would just be even more suspicious. I think that's a pillow, not an arm. Look, I don't know what to think of this video. I think that kids probably just fall asleep in any position. And, you know, if you're tired enough, this happens, right? Especially as a kid. Yeah, Alicia even mentioned I would sleep anywhere as a child. So I don't know what to think of this. This is probably just a moment that they tried to capture. Also, how long ago was this? Her hair is much shorter here. Don't feed the conspiracies with Chris Laundrie. How do you guys know when this was taken? Because her hair is much shorter. Ladybug, no way. This is from the day she disappeared? Really? So this is, they were talking about the... Sorry, my camera's gonna fall off the monitor. I have it mounted in a weird way. Okay, guys. Sorry, I was gonna do an office moment where I punch in and go, what? Also, I need to shave my cheeks. Sorry, I digress. This is the last day? That was my reaction to all of those comments coming in, by the way. Not that this is like the craziest thing in the world, but if this was the last time she was on camera and she's just like sleeping. Oh, geez. Oh, gosh. I mean, granted, apparently she was helping with the planting of the flowers, right? Okay. Oh, man. There's some conspiracies around this now all of a sudden. My name is Alexa. This was the same day she disappeared. Some say she is dead after swimming. Oh, my goodness. So she got a haircut, too. Right? Okay. Wow. Okay. Hold on. I need to figure out some sort of a... hold on. This is wild. Aaron, research who Hunter is. Who is Hunter? Let me know. Oh, gosh. Guys, okay, you know what? There's almost 400 people in here, and I know that I'm just learning about this case, and this is why I wanted to dive in, because you guys are awesome, and you guys know so many things that I don't know about all these other cases, and I've just been busy with so many other things. If you follow me on Twitter, my Twitter is right down below me right now. Or if you have a Twitter, and there's any information around this case that you want me to go over, any sort of, because I know some people are saying, go look this up, go look that up. Tweet it to me, direct message it to me, or tweet it to me. So I know that some people were tweeting me earlier. This is the video of Don Wells swearing. We'll check that out in a moment. Message me on Twitter DMs or direct message me on Twitter. I could also potentially open the lines up. If you guys want me to open the lines up, let me know if you want to call in and talk about this case at all. But right now we're kind of just like finding stuff out on the fly, and this is wild. It's very suspicious, and yeah, she could just be asleep. Firefly, I have no idea. We can go down rabbit holes all we want here. There's so many conspiracies probably already around this, but wow, my goodness. So I'm sure Dr. Phil has done some stuff around this. I'm gonna have to dive into this for sure. They cut her hair after so someone said, I heard someone say something about her having lice, that she potentially had lice. So that could have been maybe the case there. Carol, hello Carol. Carol on Twitter. Candace was dating Hunter. Okay, so we have some people talking about Hunter now. Dr. Phil interview interrogation. Okay, let's look up the Dr. Phil. Don, thank you. Also, I'm all over the place. I've mentioned like we're going to check out 10 different things, and I'm all over. This is just how it is. But this is wild. This is okay. And granted, this could just be her sleeping. But let's listen to him, because what does he say about the arm? Now that I know that this is the last.
She still got her arm up?
No.
Oh, that's what I was trying to catch.
Well, that's what I was trying to. Does she still have her arm up? No, that's what I was just trying to catch. Okay, so maybe they were just trying to catch her in a funny position. Trying to see if I can see if she's breathing, right? It's so hard to tell. Amy says lips look blue. Yeah, right down here they kind of do. Hunter is a 15-year-old boy. You know what else is interesting? Oh, and this, I don't know. Some kids pull the chest part of the seatbelt over. Oh, by the way, my camera's all sorts of messed up right now. Anyways, my apologies. The seatbelt's behind her, the chest part of her seatbelt. Okay, let's watch the Dr. Phil thing. I'm going to pull that up. There's so many things with this. So many things. Wow, this is. Yeah, this is messy. Okay, I'm gonna throw another poll up, and then we're gonna get the Dr. Phil video going, and we'll react to that. Sorry if there's any, if I misspelled anything. I quickly threw this poll up. And guys, once again, we are simply speculating. But do you guys think, with all of what you guys know, I know a lot of you know more about this case than I do. Do you think that the parents have something to do with Summer's disappearance? Let me know in the poll. I'm not saying, like, do you think they flat out killed her or whatever? Do you think they have something to do with it in terms of knowing what happened and are now not saying anything? Let me know in the poll. I'm going to check that out in a moment. The parents went on Dr. Phil, huh?
I'm definitely stealing these bars from my boyfriend.
Guys, I look up one soap thing like 2 nights ago, looking up some different soaps, and I'm getting all these soap ads. My apologies. What kind of soap do you guys use, by the way? You have any recommendations? All right. Back to Dr. Phil. Addie says, Dr. Phil will copyright strike you. Oh, that's a good point. Maybe we shouldn't do it. I'm going to leave the link to the Dr. Phil thing in the description of the video. Hold on. I'm all over the place, guys. I am all over the place right now. All right, let's go to the description. And then if you guys want to check out the Dr. Phil video, you can do so. Let me put it down below, and then we'll dive back into some mapping, because I mentioned that we're going to do some live mapping, and I didn't even I haven't even done it yet. Will I get taken down if I just have the Dr. Phil video in my description? I don't know, but I did. It's in there if anyone wants to see it. Okay, back to this. This is just, I got to settle down. I got to settle down a bit, okay? There's just a lot going on with this case. I don't even know where to start. So many people are talking about different things. Let's just dive into the comments. Some people are talking about a guy named who is his name that I'll look into? I don't know. That's Candace, the minute driving. Dr. Phil wasn't worth watching. Raindrops are doing fine. Juicebox says, you showed a Dr. Phil video. I didn't show it, Juice. I was going to react to it, and then I was like, yeah, I'll probably get flagged for that. Cotton Farmer, you've got 400 people yelling all kinds of theories at you. It's fine. You're doing great. Thank you. I mean, this is just, I'm finding out about this case in front of everyone right now, and it clearly seems a lot of people know more about the case than I do. So let's go ahead and check out Twitter. Thanks for covering this story. Dr. Phil doesn't show any of this. Thank you. Always love on Twitter. Appreciate it. I didn't get any other messages on Twitter. Like I said, if you have anything you want me to show in this, let me know. Some of you guys are talking about Hunter. So Hunter, but he's a boy, not a man. Hunter, 15-year-old boy. So what's the deal with Hunter? I'm sorry, I missed those earlier. What's the story with Hunter? And then I think what I could do is look up... we could look up some theories or some true crime discussion around the Summer Wells case. Or around the case. Obviously, we're talking about Summer Wells. We can speculate in all different ways. We should look into everything. And I know I don't want to feed any crazy conspiracy theories, but I just want to know what people are thinking about this. So let's read a few of these Reddit comments. And yeah, Jessica, we're going to go back to the interview room. I think that's the video we were watching earlier. Is that who this was? Yeah, the interview room. We were inside the house, Jessica. I don't know if this is what you're referring to. But we're going to go back to this in a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to go back to this in a little bit because we were like right out here outside the tool shed. So we're gonna check that out in a moment. We're gonna go to this Reddit post for now. Oh my gosh, Joyce Smith, thank you so much for the $20 super sticker. It's a blank super chat, but thank you so much, Joyce. You were wonderful. Thank you so much. I feel like I feel like there was another Joyce that did a super chat earlier. If that's your second one, oh my goodness, thank you. Maybe that was just another person named Joyce. But either way, thank you. Buy a drink. You deserve it. Joyce, thank you so much. I'm going to get coffee for beautiful wife and I tomorrow. So thank you so much. Really appreciate it. All right. So I'm going to read 2 comments and we'll dive into this Reddit. News Nation put 7-minute video. Oh, they did put the 7-minute video up. Thank you, Miss RM. We're going to watch the News Nation video and react to that momentarily after we read a bit of these Reddit theories. Something wrong. 99% of what these comments are claiming is pure speculation and opinion. That's the entire problem with this case. All yapping, no proof of anything. Yeah, so, I mean, what more do we have to go off of? I mean, obviously we have the facts, which is what the parents are claiming to say, and that is that... that they were planting flowers and she went inside for 2 minutes and then she came inside and she was gone. But like, what more is there? So I'm definitely going to look at that 7-minute video from News Nation because I want to know what we have from the parents specifically, because yeah, everything else is completely speculation at this point. But yeah. Let's see. But thank you so much again, Joyce. I really, really appreciate it. I can't figure out what the parents are saying could ever make sense. The property, looking at the overheads, can't be seen from the road, so we're to believe that someone drove or walked up their driveway, went into their house while they were outside planting flowers, and snatched a child out of the basement bedroom. That person and Summer left the property with Summer having been either drugged or... Okay, so... yeah, I don't know. The thing about the bedroom is that the Summer's bedroom, you know, you wouldn't have to go through the main part of the house. It looked like there was an additional door outside the house. So they could have gone through that. And yeah, a lot of people are mentioning dogs. Pippi Longstocking, keep in mind they have 13 dogs. But yeah, let's get into the mapping. I see a few people talking about maps. What would we be without mulling over a few maps? So let's do this. I know that I did this at the beginning of the video. We have some more people in here now. I know that we're not able to really get a great idea of the area because we can't get up super close on the street view. But what we can do is we can look at the video from inside the house and kind of compare it to the maps if we want to do that. So it looks like this is the trailer that the grandmother was staying in on the property. And so that trailer, let's clear this measurement. That trailer doesn't appear to be in this. Oh no, it's right here. Okay, so the trailer looks like it's on the north side of the property. If I had to guess, this is the trailer. Not News Nation, not that. So this would be the north end of the property. And so that the door.
Okay.
Let's just do a little reverse engineering from them coming out of the basement. Wait, they go back in the house, right? Yeah, okay, so this is when they come out of the house. We're going to see which side the door is on, which side of the house the door is on. So this is that door in the basement. That leads out to the property. Okay, so one door, a hanging wire of some sort or something. And then with the truck, the bus. Can we see the bus? So what side of the house is the door on? There's a canoe leaning against the house. So I think the door to the basement is on the opposite side of the house as I think it's on the east side of the house. I think to the right would be the, yeah, okay, so there's the front of the camper. Do you guys see that? There's the front of the camper, and then there it appears to be like a little bit of a overhang thing as well. Oh yeah, look at the canopy. Thank you, Juicebox. Yeah, so it looks like the camper, the door is on the right side of the house. So it's hard to see the canopy right here, but the door to the house for the basement is going to be right here where I marked, roughly. So it would be coming up this side of the road. It would be through Ben Hill Road, through these trees. You could technically get to that basement door to underneath where Summer's bedroom was. If you went through that door that would be to the east. Can you measure some distances around the house? Karen, yes. So let's, I did this earlier. We're going to do it again. Measuring the distance through the trees from this road, roughly, not a direct straight line, but roughly, is roughly 344 feet. You sure the canopy isn't on the white side, on the left? I don't know. I think, because if you look, the camper's right here, unless they moved the camper, and then you've got this road. So this, and then the house is to the left. So here's the road. No, I think it's on this side. And then there's the camper. Let's look at the video a bit more, and then we'll. Oh, there's like a blue thing right there too. You can't really see that. Then we'll measure some more distances around the house. Karen, thank you for keeping me on track with the mulling over maps. Also, Lisa, thank you so much for the super chat. I think she was sold for drug money. Lisa, oh my goodness. That is terrible to think about. A lot of people were saying that trafficking is common in that area. I mean, it's a massive problem everywhere. So to think that that could even be a possibility, yeah. I mean, child trafficking is most likely, yeah. Eileen says that that's what she thinks is the strong possibility is the child trafficking. It's just terrible. But thank you so much, Lisa, for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it looks like there's another awning over here, Juicebox. Oh, Juice, you weren't here earlier. This house is not just oddly built. It is unfortunately not in great condition for the family that they had in there. The conditions weren't great at all. But yeah, so it looks like now, yeah, that's going to be the other awning. So this right here where my mouse is at, hovering around, that's the awning we're looking at right there. So, okay, cool. So yeah, that house, the door is definitely right here. Mimi, hello. How's it going, Mimi? Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Okay, so let's clear this measurement. I would like to know, like, who lives nearby, right? Oddly built is a diplomatic way of saying it. Yeah, that's a nice way of saying it for sure. It looks like somewhat of a, maybe it's just a shadow, but a clearing right here. Maybe it's a power line running up through the trees. So it may have been easy. Oh, and we might be able to see that from the road down here. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like a slight clearing through the trees up to the house. But it doesn't look like easy to get up and through there. It's not like super cleared out. Angela says the neighbors are being interviewed and talking. Yeah, that's good. I'm sure. I mean, right now it just seems really fishy that the parents, I don't know, like the mom didn't want to talk when Brian Enton was there earlier. The dad was only talking, and now they're just saying like she was abducted, and I don't know. But yeah, this doesn't give us a great view here. I'll go back. But it looks like that power line does run up through here. So I guess you could really walk through any of these trees probably, unless there's like barbed wire or something in there that we're not seeing. But definitely treacherous terrain nonetheless. Peggy ordered my mug. Peggy, thank you so much. And if anyone else has ordered a mug, let me know. Peggy, this is what you're going to be getting. This is kind of a better look at it without any glare. And Peggy, if you have any social media, when you get the mug, tweet me a photo of it or something. And if you don't have social media, that's fine too. But thank you so much for snagging a Mulling Over Maps mug. I'm not drinking coffee this late at night. I'm just drinking water out of it. But Peggy, thank you so much. Link is in the description if anyone wants one. Thank you so much. It's not a far walk, Lisa. It's not a far walk through the power line area to the busier road for sure. And I feel like that's the quickest route probably. I mean, if we let's just go from the door to the, let's just say they came around. I don't know where the flower bed was at. We'll have to look. But let's just say they went around the door and kind of weaseled their way through these trees. It's not going to be probably a straight line. But out to the road, actually it'd probably be somewhat of a straight. It'd probably be like right around here. 581 feet or 177 meters. So yeah, this is all just super, super close. Super close. And we did this measurement earlier out to this road, but if you wanted to go from the door through these trees, It's even shorter, 306 feet. So, yeah, I don't know. There's also this road through the back. Oh, I wonder. Simpson Road. It looks like more of a tree clearing to some degree. So you could definitely access the house from the back as well. We're going to maybe look into those tunnels in a moment as well. I'm going to read some of your guys' comments. Sonia Stevens, it stinks to high heavens. Don't trust the mother. Turtle, mugs are green or white presently. Yeah, right now they are only in green and white. The green or the white isn't even, it's not going to be the same white as the mug. It's kind of like an off-white. I got the green one as a test. But yeah, just 2 colors as of right now. Do you have the elevation? How steep? You know what, Marlene, we could possibly look into the elevation in a moment. I have another program that I can maybe look into elevation on here in a second. I'm going to read a few other comments. Joyce says, Don has a dark, awful past. Watch his stepsister interview. Okay. I'll have to look into that too. You guys are giving me so many things to look into. I'm going to for sure make an entire Summer Wells case video after this, where I go into detail about different, key points that you guys are bringing up. Thank you for doing that. And if you have any information that you want me to cover in that, there's also a link down below to a forum page that Alicia, the wonderful mod, was so kind to set up, and you can send me stuff that way. Or, like I said, I check my Twitter super often, so if you tweet me anything that you want me to use in that overall piece, you could always tweet me anything on Twitter as well, and I'll check that out. But yeah, I definitely want to make a full-on video going over all the main talking points about this. I'm going to keep reading some of these comments. So Blonde Bunny, wow, I didn't know that. What did Blonde Bunny say? I'm going backwards here. Margaret, my niece's husband's name is Aaron Mull. I should get him one of your mugs. Oh my goodness. Small world. Not that I don't think there's a ton of Aaron Mulls, but still, wow. Ladybug, when Don got home, he went straight to holler in back. Never stopped to look in shed, close to road. He said when he saw the boys and a neighbor, he knew she was abducted. Okay. TD McCoy says they were not responsible parents. I think they did their best, but it fell short. Oh, Ladybug says I tried to DM you on Twitter, but it won't let me. I'm sorry about that. I don't know. My DM should be open. I'll have to check my settings in a moment. The dad has been controlling the narrative since day one. Mom didn't speak for 13 days, says Always Love. I'll check out my Twitter settings and make sure that my DMs are open to anyone. You may have to follow me on DM or on Twitter in order to DM me, or I maybe have to follow you. Maybe that's why. So maybe I need to change my settings. But I'll do that at some point. Candace is clamming up even more now. Man, maybe we should open the calls. Let me get this set up here. I think I'm going to open the calls for a few. I like reading all these comments, though. I'm going to read a few more. Someone says, Karen says, when I lived in rural North Carolina, our driveway was 1,000 feet. So you are helping with this measuring. So yeah, hopefully that gives you guys some, a little bit of perspective. I mean, let's just look at something that is also 297 feet. So let's, how long is a football field? I think it's like 300 and something feet. Yeah, 360 feet in length, depending on where you're measuring from. 160 feet in width. So I mean, this is less than 100 yards. So I mean, the entire surrounding area, at least in these parts right here, these roads, is roughly 100 yards or under, right? So I mean, obviously, if you go from over here to this area right over here, you're probably looking at more like 100 yards. But this right here is super short. Like we're probably talking 30 yards. So I don't know. But let me get the Google Voice going here, and I'm gonna get the. Let's see. Okay, send. So yeah, I'm gonna open up the calls here, everyone. If you would like to call, we're gonna try to keep the calls roughly around 3 or 4 minutes. Another thing to note, I don't have it set up right now to where I can take like only 10 calls at a time and keep you guys in a queue. I might be able to do that in the future. And in fact, if we hold on the number yet, real quick, Alicia, if you've put it out. Oh yeah, no, we're good. Yeah, lines are open. Let me, I don't know if I can even do that. So the line is open. If you guys want to call, just know that I'm not able to put you guys in a queue. So if I don't get to your call, you could always try calling again, and it's just kind of first come, first serve, whoever calls first. But if you'd like to call in and chat about the case, feel free. The number is in the chat. It's 305-985-2690. This is not my phone number. This is a Google Voice number. I will not be showing your phone number on the screen. And yeah, we'll try to keep the calls to roughly 3 or 4 minutes, and get some other people's opinions about the case. And then we'll wrap the video by watching the live News Nation live video from tonight. We'll go over that 7-minute video that some people have been mentioning. If you do a vid, do it from the map's view, like where the lake was, where Hunter lives. TD, let me know. I wish. I need to look into the case more, because I don't even know exactly what you're referring to with the lake. But I'll need to look into all the details so I can cover as much as possible. But thank you, TD, for commenting that. Blonde Bunny says no problem. Oh, Tiny Dancer and Blonde Bunny are going back and forth. Making friends in the chat. Brendan says, I wouldn't say Don had anything to do with Summer going missing, although over the time he knows something that the mother knows, and the church members know something too. Ooh. Missy Me also says, ordered my mug. Oh my goodness, Missy Me. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Also, no calls coming in, but that's okay. It's not required, but the calls are open. We're going to be updating the chat every so often. If you want to call in to talk about this case, or just call in and say, hey, feel free. But yeah, especially if you have something to say about the case, definitely call in. Let me look at one thing. Just another Christina says the church did live streams too. Man, there's going to be so much to go through. Sounds like mapping that last day could be very important to helping figure this case out, says Shelley. Yeah, I agree. That would be very cool. Amy Marie, what did Amy Marie say? I could tell you what I know. However, I believe that no one wants to look up facts, and I want to call conspiracy. Let me know what you know, if you know anything. And I definitely don't want to kind of push false narratives and fake kind of information out there. I just want to look into everything. And so I enjoy facts as well, especially with cases that are missing people. It's a very serious thing, right? We're all talking about this, and we all kind of are speculating on what happened. And some people, 84% of the people in that poll said that they think that the parents are involved in some way, or at the very least know more information than they're letting on. But let's just not forget that this is a serious subject. So what did Amy say? Ladybug says, call Amy, tell us. Cindy, thank you so much. Thank you for being here, Cindy. I see you all the time in the comments. You are a regular, and I appreciate you. This is a multi-state investigation headed by a man named Jensen. CJ says maybe Don will call in. Whew, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I wish we could just find her too. This is the fact that this has been 5 months. I knew that this was a big deal. I knew that this was a big case, but my goodness. All right, we have our first caller coming in. Here we go.
Call from.
All right.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
We're going to accept. 256, how's it going? Where are you calling from?
Alabama.
Alabama, how are you?
I'm doing well. And yourself?
Doing all right. What's your name, if you would like to share?
I don't mind sharing it at all. Nothing to hide of this. This is Wendy Driscoll calling from Rainbow City, Alabama, about north of Birmingham.
Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, I had been leaving you some chats, but I know that you're overwhelmed with this case. If you will go to, I put it in the bottom, if you can see it. It's called the interview room.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Yes.
There is a gentleman there that is very respectful. I've looked him up, but I can't think of his name right off bat because you threw me off guard tonight. He has interviewed Hunter. Okay? That's going to give you a lot of information on this case. He also was able to interview Don, and he was also able to take a walk through the house where you go like underneath a bar, down underneath stairs where Summer Wells stayed. Hunter is very important in this. The girl nearly drowned that day. He talks about how he saved her life. All right, he goes into the milk. All right, the guy in the interview room goes into about the milk, and he's asking Hunter, why is the milk over there? It was in the middle. It was in the middle the whole time. How did it get over there? I don't know if she was dead or not at that time. I really don't. And he says he doesn't know. He thought she was sleeping. But nevertheless, he has a lot of important information, and he does, in fact, say himself, and he's a 15-year-old, and that's very sad, but that he thinks that they did have something to do with this. There was a call made, and I know you need to make this brief, inside that car by Don. Okay? Thank you. Okay, Don called Candace in the car with Hunter in the car, the baby, Summer, and the grandmother, and said, there's a van out here, and it's that one that has been abducting children across the way, across over there in the woods. And she said, oh, really? So Hunter said she freaked out, told everybody to hush, turn their phones off and everything. And Hunter had asked Candace, what is going on? And Candace responded with what Don had said. Okay. When you see this interview, you're going to freak out. Okay. So, because it all makes sense. So, anyway, yes, it does. And, so he questioned this a lot, because Don was supposed to have been at work. Well, Hunter said, Don is supposed to be at work. Okay. Well, Candace said, obviously he's not at work, and he was at home the whole time that was going on.
So is Hunter one of the brothers then?
Hunter is the nephew, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to go back and relook at this again. I studied this about 2 hours today, as a matter of fact. It's ironic you came on and re-listened. I think this is the nephew. Because the mother, and what's the sister's name? Allison or something?
I'm not sure. I'm so new to all this. That's why
please get on to this.
Yeah,
please.
this is,
please.
Yeah.
this baby has probably been most likely sold for drugs, most likely, or something maybe to do with the father. And, his past is actually, Don will admit that he molested, or not really molested, had a relationship with one of his cousins or something, and it was just let be. And then, of course, you do know that Candace's sister went missing, 8 years ago? She went missing.
I did hear. Okay, so I did have that. So I know you were referring to the interview room. I had his video up of the tour of the house. I'm gonna actually reach out to him and see about maybe getting him on the show, because it sounds like, I'm in his videos right now, and he looks like he has just covered a lot around this case. So
he has.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look into that.
He has got interview 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And you're going to get a lot of information, buddy. You just keep on this, because I feel like, as I was married to a criminal defense lawyer, Dwight Driscoll. He's now passed, and I'm widowed. But I did work for lawyers for many years, and I was also an investigator myself.
Oh wow!
Okay. And as I have read and watched and rewatched this, they have something to do with this somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just not telling everything. But how can you pass a polygraph test? Well, if you've been in prison enough times like Don has, and I think he's spent some time there, and then too, they did it that night. That doesn't make any sense. They should have held off and waited,
Right.
So I don't know. They did pass the polygraph, which is a big question mark for me, but they need to go in and redo it again.
Okay. Yeah, that's.
Wow. You can do several polygraph tests, right?
Right.
So there's something that they're holding. We're going to figure it out, though. We're going to figure this out.
Yeah.
And you can do it. You can do it.
Well, I'm definitely going to.
You got a broad speculation there. You're very intelligent. You did great with Laundry's case. It's nice speaking to you. I know you've got to go. Let's start praying.
Certainly going to look into it more.
Praying for people to come together.
Absolutely.
All right, yeah.
Thank you so much for calling.
I left my email address underneath the chat. It's flowpeace1d@gmail.com. I'm going to be doing some more research and on all this, and calling out for some other help too.
Okay, perfect. And
so
I'll
if I find anything interesting, I'll try to get to you on Twitter or somehow, or leave you a comment to let you know something you need to look at.
Yeah,
okay,
and I'll give you my email. I'll drop the email in the chat here in a little bit, or I'll have the mod do it.
Okay.
And I don't drop the email a lot, but if people have something, definitely send it. Especially, you've sound like you've dove into this as well. So send me what you have. I'm gonna dive into this as much as I can too here soon. But thank you so much for calling.
If I can be of any help, you let me know, and we're grateful. People are grateful for people like you. That's how we solve things. Is the people that get on here and they really dive into it. So thank you, and have a blessed night.
Yes, you as well. Thank you so much.
You're gonna find a lot in the interview room.
All right.
All right, buddy.
All right.
Alrighty.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, he's respectable. All right. Bye bye.
All right. Thank you. I'm glad she mentioned that. And the interview room does seem like he is a respectful guy for sure from what I've seen so far. Tiny Dancer, oh my goodness, looking forward to following you and your journeys. I'm glad that I found this channel. Peace and be safe. Thank you. Truthful and reliable info. Tiny Dancer, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I really, really appreciate it. And did you just find the channel tonight? I'm always curious how people find the channel, if you found it just on the suggested page or how you found me. But that was a really good phone call. Thank you for calling in from beautiful Alabama. And I will definitely, I'm going to leave my email. Alicia, I think, mentioned that, okay, so there's the email right there. But the lines are back open. But thank you. Was that Wendy, right? Wendy, the email is in the chat. You might have to scroll a little bit. But if you have any info around the case, feel free to reach me on that email. If anyone else wants to reach me, like I said, Twitter is the best way, and it just doesn't get mixed up with certain things. But definitely, if you really need to reach me, hit me up on that email. Excellent caller, says E. Yeah, that was a great call. Thank you so much. And Aaron, Hunter is not a nephew. He is a son of Candace's friend. They are all very close, and she is doing lives talking about what she knows. Oh, okay. Thank you, Angela. Yeah, I'm sure it gets confusing with how many different families and family friends there are. It sounds like there's a lot of kids, a lot of people involved. So appreciate you clarifying that. Aaron, will you show the video of Summer Wells at the river? I can definitely look that up for sure. But yeah, the calls are still open. 305-985-2690 if you want to call in. That was a wonderful call from Wendy. I think it was Wendy. If I'm wrong on that, I apologize. Summer Wells River. I'm trying to find that Summer Wells River video for you. Yeah, Sammy's saying this will take weeks for you to go over everything. Oh yeah, this is I mean, I want to get some good sleep tonight, but I just feel like I want to, after the live stream, go into everything I possibly can to make a whole video on this. Yeah, this is a lot, and I don't want to push any sort of, like I said, fake or discredited or not credible information. So I need to look into what has been proven and what hasn't so far. But when you first start looking at a case like this, you just take everything, you read it all, right? You look into everything and you read it and you see it and you just take all the information in, and then you see what has been kind of debunked and go from there. Because obviously we want to stick to the truth and try to figure out the truth here. Aaron, you have dived straight into a hornet's nest with this case. Yeah, I believe so. Room has the lake. Let me look. Was it a lake or a river? Yeah, Nikki says river. Will you show the video of Summer Wells at the river? Because it sounds like the church does a lot of live streams, all sorts of stuff. So I got to look into a lot. Okay, so ads. While we wait for the ads, we'll go full screen for a second. I'm not sure if this is the video of her at the river. There was a shot of her on a swing, it looks like. Is that her? It's her on a swing. So it sounds like she drowned that day as well, or almost drowned. Oh my gosh, look at that swing. They pushed her really hard on that swing. Okay, so that doesn't look like the river video. I'm going to look into all of this. Oh my goodness. Also, yes, thank you, Tiny Dancer. Yes, hit that like button, guys. I know that we kind of peaked at like 400 viewers and it's kind of gone down, but for the people that are still here, if you haven't hit the like button, definitely do so. I would really appreciate that. Also, consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed. I know the stream gets pushed out to new people each time we do this. And so definitely hit the subscribe button if you're interested in more content like this. But Mimi says dry drown, possible dry drowning, which let's just quickly look up the definition of dry drowning. Water never reaches the lungs. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought it was. So-called dry drowning. Water never reaches the lungs. Instead, breathing in water causes your child's vocal cords to spasm and close up. That shuts off their airways, making it hard to breathe. You'll start to notice those signs right away. It won't happen out of the blue days later. So, interesting. Which that probably isn't easy to read on the screen. I apologize. All right. Okay, real quick, going to do one thing. Also, my camera is, You know what? I'm going to go to... I have to move my camera. Hold on. Something Wong says, nobody knows what the truth is. That's the whole problem with this case. All speculation, not a shred of proof. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. What is your opinion on this, something? Do you have a theory, or are you just on, taking all the information in and just understanding that no one really knows at this point? It's unsure of what's really happened. What are your thoughts, if you have any? I'm curious. But yeah, I mean, it sounds like everyone's lost on this case. No one really knows. But Allie says someone does. That's a good point, Allie. Someone knows what happened, because if Summer just happened to, go off on her own and, disappear, I just don't think she would have made it too terribly far. And so, I just don't think that that's probably the case. Let's get the pop-up chat on here. I don't know if you guys can even read that. Oh my goodness. Michelle Moore, thank you so much for the super sticker, Michelle. Keep it up. Thank you. I will, definitely. Angelus says, nope. Yeah, I doubt this can be read, right? Or can you guys read that? Are you guys able to read the chat on the screen? I'm going to get it to where it comes up on the screen in a second, or on the next screen. I got to lift my camera up. There's an issue with it. But yeah. One sec. Oh no. Oh gosh. Oh, that's too high. I don't think that made a difference at all. I think that made a difference. Sorry. Oh no. Uh-oh. I go messing with the camera and I completely mess it up. Okay, yeah, now that's better. But now I just need to go down on the chair a little bit. Sorry guys, troubleshooting the stream. The camera was way too high. Anyways, now it's probably just going to fall out of nowhere. All right, so let's read a little bit of these chats coming through. Also, if you guys want to call, let's get the phone number back up. I know that was a really good call earlier. 305-985-2690. If you have anything around the Summer Wells case that you'd want to mention, please call in. Also, Michelle Moore, thanks again for the super sticker. I know I mentioned that, but I feel like I went straight to changing the camera's settings, or the height. So thank you again. I really appreciate it. Okay. Yeah, the phone lines are open. 305-985-2690. Thank you, Alicia. Check out Molly Go Lightly's on YouTube. It has some interesting information. Yeah, any of this info you guys are mentioning, I'm gonna go into after the stream at some point. Raindrop says, I don't have anything to say about the case yet. No worries. All good. Why don't the parents show any grief or worry? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the case has been going for, several months, 5 months almost. So, maybe there was more grief and worry towards the beginning. But, I don't know. It definitely right now doesn't seem like there's a ton of worry, but we got a call. Let's answer this call.
Call from Mimi.
Oh, it's Mimi.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Is this Mimi? Hello?
Hi, Aaron. This is Mimi.
Hey, how are you?
Good. I was just wondering, as far as the timeline goes and maps, if you were able to, there's like a 3-hour time from when they were supposed to return to when she disappeared. And I was wondering if you could do like the aerial view of like how far they could have driven in that time, like there and back.
So from when they arrived, because what do you mean by 3 hours? Sorry.
So when they arrived, I guess there's like a 3-hour time from when she disappeared to when they arrived.
Oh,
so I was just wondering how far they could have gotten in that time frame.
Okay, so when they got home, 3 hours had passed before they realized she was missing?
Right.
Oh, okay, so that is an interesting point. Okay, so like how far from the house could they have gotten in that time frame? Okay.
Right, until they called 911, because apparently she said that she called 911 really quickly.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just wondering, how much, like how far could they have gone?
Oh, and so then, she said that they called 911 like quickly after they got back, or she meant just quickly once they discovered that she was missing?
After they discovered she was missing.
Okay.
And then also, I forget what town Don, the dad, was working in. I was wondering how he got home so fast, because apparently it was like a 45-minute drive that he made into 20.
Oh, wow.
And so I was wondering, if that's even feasible.
Mm-hmm.
And how he got home so fast.
Gum
so
Springs.
2 little things I was wondering about, like maps.
Okay. Yeah, I just looked up where he worked, and I'm seeing Gum Springs, Virginia, which they were close to the Virginia border, so I'll have to look into Gum Springs and see how far that is.
I thought it was like Jonesboro or something.
Okay,
like that.
Maybe I just was quickly looking. But yeah, I'll have to find the exact location. But yeah, that's those are two interesting points. So the dad wasn't home when this happened. When they found out when he found out he drove home, and you said took 20 minutes to cover what would normally be like a 40-minute drive or 45-minute drive.
Yes, and so I guess Candace didn't use like a regular phone. Not in that sense, but she used like Wi-Fi. Mm-hmm. And so she was on FaceTime or something, not FaceTime, but like on Messenger with Don, and she hung up with him and ran to get the mom's phone to call 911.
Okay. So maybe
it's just really a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah, maybe her phone, she didn't really have service on it. She just used Wi-Fi to like text and use Messenger and those kinds of things, and then her mom's phone possibly had actual like cell service.
Right.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Someone had mentioned
I guess
Rogers.
that video that you
continue.
Yeah,
sorry.
the video that you were playing, and they were like, "Is their arms still up?" Apparently, Candace said they were like 5 minutes away from home, and I know like a long, long time ago, someone had posted what time that was, and then they were 5 minutes from home at that point, with all the groceries. Mm-hmm. And so then, I think it was about 3 hours from that time that that she was missing.
So yeah, if this video was 5 minutes from home, then yeah, they were super close at that point. So it would have been exactly roughly 3 hours. Wow. Oh my,
So I don't know, because they keep saying that maybe Don did something with her. I don't know. I think they're all suspect, but I do believe that him getting home that fast was interesting. Him knowing about all the drug activity around the neighborhood is interesting. Mm-hmm. The neighbor saying that she was getting threats because she was saying she heard the screams and stuff and finally had to move away.
Wait, what was that again?
So one of the neighbors said that they heard like a scream, like before the cops and everything showed up. I'm not sure how long it was, but she said after releasing that information that she got a lot of death threats and her kids were outed on social media and stuff. So she eventually moved. And then she did like a self kind of thing on her channel just saying what happened once she felt like her kids and everybody was safe, because they outed her whole family and her address and everything.
Oh my goodness.
So, yeah.
Wow. So do you know how long it was before the other kids were removed from the home? Like, was that Child Protective Services or whatever that would be
So
called?
I want to say, I think it was really quickly. I think it was within 2 weeks.
Okay, so she was reported missing, and then so I mean that's a couple weeks is still a fair amount of time, but yeah, that's relatively. I mean that's pretty quick still, I guess, considering this has been going on for 5 months. So yeah, they haven't had the kids for a while, it seems. Wow. Right. So you're pretty suspicious of the parents overall just knowing something at the very least. You're not going as far as saying like one thing in particular.
There's just I think the parents know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like someone said in chat earlier, I think maybe they were loaning her out for drugs or something.
Man.
And something went wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Or, she couldn't get returned or something like that. Because, I mean, I have 4 kids, and if you send your kid first of all, I'm not walking my kid to the door from less than 20 feet away. I'm not going to walk my kid in and say, hey, boys, watch the other kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ever going to do that. If I'm right there on my own property, it doesn't make sense. And for the boys, if they're sitting there playing video games, anybody would know they're not going to be paying attention. So I believe there's there's not a lot. I believe there's some truth sprinkled in.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't believe the boys ever looked up to make sure that she ever went into that.
Right, yeah.
So what I'm suspicious is, did they go home, put the groceries away, leave again? But then again, I would think that the GPS in the car would tell where they were going. But I don't think they ever took the cars or anything like that. But
yeah,
the GPS from the car would tell them exactly where they were. At least if the car was older than like a 2001, 2006, something like that.
Oh, right. So you're saying if it was a newer car to some degree, they would be able to track where it went, like law enforcement?
Yeah, because I think it's 2001. Cars have like essentially a black box. So if you get into an accident, like the cops can tell, okay, did you beat your horn? Did you stomp on the brakes? How fast were you going? That type of thing.
Right.
So most newer cars should be able to tell where you are from the GPS.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if that's something that they ever tracked, but I mean, they should have.
Yeah.
To see if they were actually where they said that they were. But then they could do that by phones too. But if she didn't have an actual phone, then who knows?
That's true. Yeah, if she wasn't connected to any towers when she wasn't at the house.
Right, but the mom should have been. So it's just bizarre.
Yeah, it's very bizarre. Oh my goodness. Now I see why so many people
are the TikTok videos on her phone.
The mom was posting TikToks?
Yeah, she posted to TikTok. There's a video from that day of Hunter and Summer in the water, and she posted the TikTok video. So
that's what people are talking about. Okay.
Yeah, according to the timeline, I'm wondering when did she post that if she has no service. But then again, you can always use like hotspot on the mom's phone, but I just don't see these people being tech savvy at all.
Yeah, I mean, you can always upload a video when you have service too, right? So she could have taken a video at the river or wherever they were and I guess waited till she was at home. But like you said, who knows how tech savvy they are not that it takes that much tech savviness to be able to do that, but okay, well, do you know what her mom's TikTok account is? I'm going to look into that.
I think it's Candace Bly. It's Candus Bly, Bly, I believe.
Okay. I mean, I should be able to find that online regardless, but wow. Okay, well, I'm for sure going to look into that.
And you could also look into the Facebook posts. They're very interesting. Dawn was posting a lot on Facebook.
Okay, yeah, there is so much. I see why people were like, cover this story, So
yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of places that make their own assumptions. It's kind of nice having fresh eyes like yourself on it, so that you can go through like the news stories and things like that, and then form your own opinion. Because there's so many opinions out there already. It would be unique to have yours.
Well, yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, and I mean, I'm gonna try to look at it through fresh eyes, like you said, and just take what I can from people sending me stuff, and also just looking up. That's kind of what this stream was just me looking into it for the first time and just seeing what came up initially and just running with that. But it sounds like there's just so many theories around it already, and I guess the case has been going on for several months, so it's like there's a lot of time for theories to be kind of built up around the case, but
Right. And I mean, they had over 100 agencies searching and never found anything belonging to her. Over 100 agencies.
Yeah.
One of the largest searches in a very long time. So why didn't they find her? You know what I mean? They didn't find a sock, a shoe,
any
anything.
indication. Yeah.
Right. That's very odd. Even, and they're like, oh, maybe an animal took her. Okay, well, animals aren't usually sensitive.
Yeah.
Usually, you're not going to just let an animal willingly take you because your fight or flight would kick in. So someone had to have taken her, whether it was the parents or someone else. But there was also a video that I watched some time ago that there was along the highway behind the house that there was, I guess, people like cutting down trees or servicing the phone lines or something like that back there for several days before she was missing. So they were saying, oh, maybe someone saw her from cutting down the trees or whatever, and that type of thing, and grabbed her from all the trails that the dogs make.
Yeah.
But honestly, if you look at Chris Madonna's video, in the beginning, you can see they make it seem like there's like 100 dogs there or something, and you see like 6. So maybe there's more than that. I'm not sure.
Right. Oh, from the.
But there's a lot of like.
Yeah, the interview room. That guy.
Yeah, from the property.
Yeah,
There's
someone
not
had
that many
mentioned 13 dogs, but yeah, I only saw a few in the video. So it's like, are they all around all the time? Do they just kind of run around the whole property? Because, I mean, it seemed like there's a few.
That's where those other trails are from. Like when you see the dog trails, it's basically animal trails. They go and go and go, and it eventually becomes a trail. But a lot of the trails lead down to the road, where they would be coming up in the cars and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
And you chain link their fence, so there's like a hill that they go up to get to their property. And before you, like after they leave or when they come, they link a chain across the beginning of their driveway. So I don't think anyone would go that way. And plus it's kind of longer. And there's, I don't know, just a lot of possibilities. There's also a lot of vacant sheds and stuff. It's just weird. It's just really weird.
Yeah.
And they said that neighbors let them search their property and their homes, and I mean, so many agencies, either she's out there somewhere or they did something. That's why I was wondering with the mapping, if, how far could they have gotten?
Right. And man, I mean.
Or if he got there in 20 minutes, then was he already there when they got there and he left and came back in that time? Because some people are saying, oh, the boys were at work with him, and others are saying, no, the boys were at home. Like Candace said, no, the boys are at home cleaning. So there's just so much, like, no one really knows what happened, and the stories keep changing. So.
Right. Yeah.
People are bored of me.
Are they?
So, I don't know.
No, I haven't seen that in the chat at all. No. I'm certainly not. I appreciate you calling. It's not like there's a ton of people calling right now anyways. Like last time I did the call-ins, I just had too many people calling. It was the first time I'd done it, and it was kind of a mess. So no, this is fine. We can go over the 3 or 4 minutes when it's just a few people calling here and there. But I appreciate you calling. And part of me wants to like take a road trip out there and just get a lay of the land kind of. That would be interesting. I'm going to see how far this is for me.
Oh, I'm sure it's like over 12 hours.
Yeah, probably.
But
yeah, it's pretty far, but I don't know. Maybe I'll reroute myself on my way back after the holidays and fly through somewhere near there and make some videos in that area. Just kind of see what it looks like. But I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, and I was also wondering if you were able to map. There's a video with Chris Madonna with Candace saying the locations that they went to. I was wondering if you were able to map those locations into home. It's really weird that they went and bought milk and stuff and then left it in a car for like 45 minutes.
Yeah, that is weird.
But I was wondering if you could map like them picking up Hunter.
Yeah.
Well, just starting out the day, her dropping off the grandmother, staying where she was, going to Hunter's house, hanging out there.
For sure.
Going back to pick up the grandmother from the hospital, dropping off the prescriptions, going to the smokehouse. I think there was like a Sonic after they went to the watering hole or whatever. So there's a lot of little locations that she put in there in that video in the order that they went.
Okay. I'm going to have to look at that video for sure. That could be that totally could be an entire standalone video just to map out the entire day leading up to them getting home.
Right,
for
and that
sure.
also says when she said, "Oh, I was about around the corner, maybe like 2 to 5 minutes, something like that." She said that that TikTok video was taken.
Okay,
so
cool.
I think if you start there,
you
can get a good timeline to do your mapping thing.
Yeah, because I need a timeline just personally for myself with all of this, just because I know very little about the case overall. So this is great. I'm going to start with that. I'm going to go into Chris's interview and try to get a good idea of that day just to start with, and then maybe that will be the next video I put out, is just kind of mapping out the day and then go from there. But yeah, that's a good start at the very least. So thank you for calling me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
What was there,
other
something
thing
else?
I wanted to tell you, the last thing.
Oh, it's okay.
Just be careful with strikes and stuff, other people striking your channel.
Okay, yes.
Like Dr. Phil, I would never, ever play his video.
Yeah, definitely.
Because he definitely will. And there's some other YouTubers. And I would use the copyright fair use as well in your video, just to kind of cover you as well.
Yeah, I need to start that with a screen of that, or end that with a screen of that. I have it in my description, but I need to have that on the screen at some point.
I would kind of start with that, like when you're coming on, just like flash it on the screen, just to like cover yourself.
Yeah, I should do that. Good. You know what? Good shout. That's a great suggestion for sure. But yeah, the Dr. Phil thing, I almost jumped into that. I was like, yeah, that's probably not. Yeah.
And I was like, no, don't do it.
Was it you that was in the chat? Yeah, thank you. I'm glad I saw that and realized that probably wouldn't be a good idea. I wanna reach out to the interview room now and see about chatting with him at some point. I think that would be cool, just since he's so involved.
I think he's kind of biased, honestly, but that's my opinion.
Oh, really?
Just
leaning towards what exactly?
He got his channel taken away for the Gabby
he?
Petito case because whoever that guy was that they thought was Brian on Instagram, he was harassing him, and he got his channel taken away, and then he just got it back.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'll look into him. Yeah, I don't even know him yet, but yeah, I'll look into it and go from there. But we'll see. All
right. Well, thank you for your time. You have a great night.
Of course. Thanks for calling, Mimi. Talk soon. Thanks for watching. See ya. Oh, that was Mimi. Wonderful. It's great to see people from the chat, or to hear people from the chat on the phone lines. Guys, I'm gonna wrap this up pretty soon. It's already 10:40. We've been going for almost 2.5 hours at this point. Time just keeps on slipping. It keeps on slipping away. But this is the story of Summer Wells. This is the case of Summer Wells. I truly hope that we can get some answers soon. It's wild. There's a lot of kind of news around this case right now, and that's kind of how I heard about it again. It's such an old case in terms of, 5 months being missing. I know News Nation, Cynthia, they're doing a bunch of stuff around the case. And so I'm late to covering this, but I'm absolutely here to continue making videos and covering this because we need to figure out what happened to Summer Wells. So thanks to Mimi for calling, and thanks for everyone else who's called. Let me just read a few of the chats on the way out. I want to say thanks again to all the people who gave super chats, super stickers. I also see that 5 people bought a mug. So thank you to the 5 people who picked up one of the Mulling Over Maps mugs. Links in the description. And Alicia also just commented the link in the chat. That's what I've been sipping out of tonight. There's one more sip of water. And thanks to the 5 people who've gotten these raindrops. Yes. So many people. Also, I saw that you messaged me or you emailed me, you mentioned. So I will be going through my email. I will be going through my Twitter DMs and looking at any potential, any potential information that's coming in on my end as I go forward. But Angela, you also need to listen to all the wacky wasted lives too, though. I'm going to look into everything, Angela. I'm going to look into everything, or at least everything that I possibly can. But to everyone that's here, thank you. Also, Chris, I apologize for not having subtitles. I hope you were able to read my lips a little bit here and there. I will have subtitles and captions on for future videos. I really apologize for that. I thought I clicked it. My bad on that. But thank you guys for being here. Definitely hit the like button on the way out. Hit that subscribe button if you want to be notified when I post new videos. And yeah, I think I'm just going to end it there. I know I said we'd be going over the News Nation clip from tonight. I'm just going to watch it on my own. Like I said, we've been streaming for 2.5 hours, and it just, time got away from me. So I'm gonna head out. Thank you all for joining, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.